That's something.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, a stray dog! Algol. Aww. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, he gives constitution. Look at that doggo. Oh no, that's Algol. Who are you? You imp. Minus 20% constitution affliction. Following you around, any constitution affliction applied to you wear off more quickly, and party members regain some health when they kill an enemy. Aww. There's so many dogs.
Something approaches. Let's take a look.
Oh, a Vitrak.
There's a key for every lock.
Oh, I can't.
There's a key for... There you go. You need
Oh,
this?
that'd be cool to have.
We must...
Huh.
What we can do. Care to...
What is this Kith creature?
The Vitrak cocks its head and focuses its many eyes on you. Its strange companions also stare at you with unnatural intensity.
All right, I'll go first. Is it true some of your kind are covered in soft fur that feels good to pet?
One of the Vitrak's eyes shifts toward Ether. After a moment, it shifts back to you. I love it, because it has many eyes. I love that only one eye out of all those eyes just like turns away to look at Ether and then rolls back and turns back to me. That is super creepy.
What secrets does it bring?
You feel a gentle scratching in your head. Another voice speaks directly into your mind.
Let us see. Let us see.
The Vitrak clicks its claws together in delight.
Keep your other eye open, Cap. A thought probing ain't much to worry over, but I'll be a two-headed ogre if that's the only trick up them silk sleeves.
Seraphin scrutinizes the Vitrak. Meanwhile, the Vitrak scrabbles and slithers deeper into your mind. Shield your mind. The Vitrak withdraws, grinding one of its mandibles peevishly.
We wish to only see, to know, yet Kith hide and hoard their secrets.
I don't trust this creature. At all.
He hides the Vitrak and looks towards the exit. The creature-probing psyche traces a question in your mind. Its strange companion stands perfectly still, waiting. What are you doing in the gullet?
We dig. There are many minds here with many secrets, many depths with even more.
A city under a city.
Another in the ruins.
It teems with young secrets, rivalries and betrayals. We seek the older secrets, buried deeper and carved on weathered stone.
Would you tell me a secret? It snaps its mouth parts together in irritation.
Not when you have been such a miser with your own.
Fine, I'll tell you a secret.
I assume you're volunteering one of your own.
He coughs delicately.
Yes.
It chitters excitedly. I'm not really left-handed! I kind of want to answer that, but no, I shouldn't. I should answer an actual secret. The gods were created by the Ingwithans. It stops and considers, one fang trembling. You feel it tasting your thoughts for the truth.
Yes. You have been generous with us.
The augurs nod slowly.
There is a place below the slums, old, cold, and abandoned, where the city swallows those it wishes forgotten. But this place was once part of the city. So was its temple. A site holy to the goddess of distant, forgotten things.
So, Andra. I need supplies. Spindleman's Grimoire? Huh. Temporal Cocoon? Petrified for 6 seconds, whereas petrification is paralyzed for 12 seconds. Oh, gotcha. Sisypho's Stone. As punishment for his crime, the mage and mass murderer Sisypho was condemned by the Committee of Upright Study, but spared execution due to unfavorable political repercussions. Instead, he was imprisoned and sentenced to endlessly levitate a large stone above his head, while alchemical potions eliminated his need for food, drink, or sleep. While the levitation demanded nothing from Sisypho physically, it was mentally exhausting. After many years of torment, Sisypho's sister, the insane wizard Lysila, stormed the prison and set her brother free by driving the mythic wedge of Wift into the stone, shattering it. She and Sisypho escaped to continue the mad reign of terror and destruction, but not before collecting a shard of the stone. This amulet was made from that shard. -2 action speed to attacker for 35 seconds when wearer hit in melee. It's kind of okay. Oh, this is good. These are the end wrappings of a monk. They are interwoven with shards of bones and a bit of glass, which cause great pain to the wearer, elevating mind and body. This would be actually good, maybe, for her. The Simple Water Ring is forged from living iron. It still contains a small well of healing soul energy. And the White Witch mask. It is said to be the mask of Ba-Sajuchak, an evil Delimpugra of Nasitak myth. According to legend, she would often lure children from the safety of their villages into the woods. There, she would confound their minds, causing them to become lost and frightened. As her victims wandered further into her domain, Bahasachukchak would fill their hearts with ever-increasing dread. Eventually, she would reveal herself, her terrible face concealed beneath the mask made of leaves, bark, and other dying things. When the child, terrified beyond sanity, could endure no more, Bahasachukchak would lower her mask, revealing her true visage. Her victims, it is said, then died of fright. Grants ringrims and nervating terror. This activates a full AoE when the target is bloodied. That is super interesting helmet. I have the money to buy it too. I kind of want to give it to Haloth. I think you look great in it. I need more money. Look at that, bro.
I shall put it to good use.
Oh, yeah.
Dim in the lantern.
I did well to tell him the truth, because we got pretty valuable secret, it feels like, in return.
Delver's Row has plenty to offer, but it's that way.
He extends a well-manicured finger to point over your shoulder. His other ends rest on the hilt of his weapon. What are you guarding?
You think I'm standing here so I can tell you about it? Come on, go.
He flicks his fingers in shooing motion. His nails shine in the torchlight. How do I get permission to pass?
That's up to Dario.
So it is. Okay. Interesting. With a furrowed brow, he glares at you but says nothing. The name's Shino.
I know who you are. I make it my bag to keep my eyes on the new fish that end up in the gullet. Rats round here been whispering about you.
Shady.
I'm guessing you're looking to buy some art, yeah?
He lightly traces the finger across the hilt of an emerald-encrusted stiletto hidden within the folds of a dark leather tunic. His narrowed eyes seem to dance in a magical light as the gemstone pulses with a caustic glow. The right half of his mouth ascends menacingly as he dips his head and peers at you from the underneath of his brow. I too am an artist.
Then you've no need of me, eh? Just don't go filching my regulars and we'll get on fine.
With a shrug, he leans back against the wall.
Think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row.
Actually, the smells of this shithole reminds me of home. He raises an eyebrow at this. Long moments passes and he casually looks you up and down. Wink at him.
Either you don't know who I am, or you've had a few too many, eh? Don't matter. You sure as shit ain't the law.
He glances around the alley before continuing.
You looking to commission an artist? You'll find none better in Nekataka, Bilger.
He lightly traces a finger across the... Well, yeah, I know. So you're an assassin. You're answered with a thin-lipped scowl as your words echo throughout the alley. Would you be interested in joining my crew?
Sorry, Bilger. I work alone.
What sort of payment do you require for your service?
Depends on the craftsmanship required. We don't know each other, so let's keep our dealings within the gullet, yeah?
Oh. Head swiveling side to side, he darts a cautionary glance, then shoulders straightening, he leans close to you.
Go on.
You smell the hint of ale on his breath as he nearly hisses the word. I can hire somebody to murder other people. No, you know what? I do my own killing. The alley narrows to a dead end. Yeah, I don't need people killed. Be good. Exploding arrows. We have to go to the right. You trudge along the darkened passages and reach an intersection. The tunnel branches off to the left. You hear the distant murmur of voices, then the darkened path, but see no one. Go to the left. We've done. Oh, we've been there. Turn around. Go to the right. Go forward. A tunnel opens to your right. Rats squeak and skitter away at your approach. The way before you corkscrews into darkness. Go right. The stone floor is littered with fishbone and bread crusts and stamped with footprints in all shapes and sizes. Voices echo down the passages ahead of you. Go forward. The passage opens into a large cavern. Below you, ramshackle building crowd together like broken teeth. A maze of streets winds between them, some barely wide enough for two to pass abreast, and yet throngs of people fill the narrow street and tiny plazas, their voices rising with the smoke of 100 of torches. Explore the neighborhood. You pick your way down the worn, uneven stairs and descend into the above below. One men, women, and children surround you, all laughing, haggling, and quarreling over one another. You notice a few foreign faces, Valians and Edirans, and even a few Rautaians slipping through the crowd. A heady mixture of frying fish, unwashed bodies, and accumulated refuse permeates the air. Ugh. You come across a Roparu man and woman sitting on a rooftop, watching the activity below. They're passing a pipe back and forth and talking quietly. He gnaws the end of the pipe nervously. My neighbor disappeared near the Undercroft weeks ago. She shrugs. Always the smugglers and pirates lurking there. Some of them turn to slaving. He nods, taking a puff. That's for what I stay away from, Delver's Row. Plenty of bad sorts there. She holds her hands out for the pipes. Ikira. But they are the only sorts who pay. They lapse into silence, smoking peacefully. Continue exploring. You come across a corner where a pair of thugs, a man and a woman, have surrounded a Wana man. He has a pot belly and a nervous expression. He's backed himself as far into the corner as he can. The thug advances. It's an exchange. You pay us and we don't hurt you. Everyone knows you don't rough up your own neighbors. The thug considers your word and nod. She's right. Let's head to the surface. Plenty of money floating around the bathhouse. The Wanaman thank you and nervously scurries off. Goes exploring. You find yourself in the middle of a shop-lined street, packed shoulder to shoulder with the people around you. You can barely move. But you know how pickpockets operate. You keep your hands over your valuable as passerby brushes against you. You feel a hand reach out for your purse. You grab its wrist and pull the thief toward you. Before you is a Wana child. Her eyes are wide with terror. Teach the child better technique. She's wary at first, but she slowly draws closer as she watches your quick practice movements. With your encouragement, she mimics your deft maneuvers. She does quite well. She thanks you with a mischievous smile and turns to go. Ah! The child disappears among the crowd. Nothing of relevance catches your attention this time. You come across a Roparu man and woman sitting on a rooftop. So they're having the same... Oh no, it's a different conversation. You thought more about the offer. She scrapes a pattern in the grit, sneaking luminous dust for the Principe man. Better than pushing Rautai cannons, I say. He blows a long stream of smoke through his nose. My cousin went to muscle for him, so he says he pays well and pays fast. She picks dirt from under her nail. Best work in the gullet, as long as the Mataru and their trader friends don't notice. You pass a busy stall where a man serves murk brew in chipped shell. A rich, nutty aroma rises on plumes of steam. You hear a gasp of surprise behind you and see a small group of people huddled together, chattering. Listen in. An elderly man shakes his head. Any with eyes can see they do not build ports for our sake, yet the queen allowed their fort in the city. The woman next to him clucks. Ikera, the palace is so high, even her head is in the clouds. Another man shrugs. At least the Rautaians will drive the other foreigners away. They make too much trouble for the other tribes. Then they flee and crowd us here. The others murmur in agreement. Before you can hear more, the teeming masses sweep you further down the street. You come across a Roparu man and woman. The follow-up to the conversation. She puffs on the pipe. Found half a silver fin in the heap yesterday. Still with the head. He shakes his head. Amira's wind blows sweet for you. She sighs, wreathing her head in smoke. No winds down here, you gotta dig. Always the good stuff gets buried by scraps, Akira. You pass a busy stall where a man serves murk brew in chipped cells. Okay, there's nothing more. Go forward. Go right. You make your way feeling the walls to guide yourself in the darkness. Your hand comes away slimy. You smell something foul further down the tunnel, the stench of loosed bowels and the metallic tang of blood. At the end of the tunnel, you find a body slumped against the wall. Stab wounds render the corpse's cloths and flesh, and its arms and knees twist at unnatural angle. Search the body. You find a secret compartment sewn into the lining of his trousers. It contains a small note and a handful of coins. Read the note. Ulog, there's a new shipment for your Ropari friends waiting near the lift in Delver's Row. Come get the food for the cave stink rots it. Your mad Captain Morena. Give the old man my regard. I put an extra koiki in there just for him. Don't say I never done anything nice. At the end of the tunnel, you blow out. Turn around. So that was it. That was the entirety of this cavern. Now I want to get out, dude. Go to the gullet. Man, that was all.
For all my good clothes lately. Just realized why.
Why? It wouldn't happen to be on account of my lantern, would it?
I know you think it's funny, but the moths are so big here.
It's a divine light, meant to cut through the darkness. Of course it's gonna draw the biggest ones.
Oh, some of my pants wouldn't be polite to wear them in public anymore.
So yeah, that was all. That wasn't all? What do you mean that wasn't all? I followed the path to the left and right. And I went to every single tunnels and crevice along the way. What did I miss? Nah, I'm very curious. Oh, no. We just started this place. We literally just started this place. And Denver's Row, we know there's a park we can't go yet. Okay, Sake. Talk to you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. You're awesome. Whoa, what? I hate this. 90% of these don't even, when you click on them, nothing happens. Like, you need to be in the perfect spot for them to, like, react to it. Half-eaten food, scraps litter the pile. A rancid stench rises from it. It's way worse than it was in the first game. The first game, there was, like, maybe, I can count maybe 10 tops where I had, like, an issue with it. Aww. Aww. Thank you so much, Sake. I miss you. I really do. Yeah, it's same with some containers. Yeah, you're right. A damp, musky draft billows up from the chasm. Ugh. Let's go here first. Inoi's home.
You need my help?
I hear you.
Oh, he sees me regardless.
I'll do what
Well, poo.
I can. We must do what we can do.
Nah, it's
Quiet
fine.
as a cat. Hey there.
An elderly Ropari man squints in your direction before blinking profusely. He hobbles closer, bare feet slapping the splintered floorboards of his abode.
What say you, girl?
He peers steadily into your face, blinking faster all the while. The man's arms are thin as sticks. What teeth he has are yellowed or black from years of malnourishment. Can you see me? How do you know where I am?
I see much and many things. I simply do not look with these eyes in the same manner that others do. I have heard much as well. People speak of your kindness, Watcher who chases Aethus. I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a Watcher comes to the gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
One of the most important deities of the traditional Uana pantheon. Amira is a bird goddess. Oh, so it's Ilia. Cool. This place is like an open wound. Couldn't hurt to clean it up. He grimaces, bearing jagged, Kuray-cast teeth.
The Raparu are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly. It is an agony.
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
Seraphin strokes her braided beard beneath his quiet smirk. The old man shrugs.
This is the Huana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all. All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least.
Yeah, I know.
Of course.
He smiles, showing discolored teeth.
The dawn stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us, a soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with the Principe captain, Mad Morena, they call her, to bring us food from the black market. But for days now, we've had nothing.
What happened?
Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word, he must be dead.
We actually know he is.
The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
I can re-establish the smuggling operations through the black market.
The starving sated and the pirates paid. Everyone's grins and giggles. Savvy play, Cap, worthy of Romaro himself.
Seraphin smiles and pats his belly.
I suppose this once, the ends justify the means.
He strokes the end of his chin.
You must find Delver's Row, girl. They hide a lift that will take you down to where the pirates play. Surely you will find Ulug's contact there. If you do not know your way to the Row, someone at the Hole may be able to help you.
No, we know our way.
Follow the path that Ulug first walked for us. But do not meet his same end.
I'll try my best. I found Ulug's body in the Narrows. Eno is still for a moment, only moving to blink his black pebble eyes. Then he takes a deep, shuddering breath and exhales all at once. His damp breath smells like bile and illness.
It was as I feared, then. Tell me, how did he die? Was it fast, at least? Painless?
Oh god, all I found was a bundle of severed limbs? Good god. No. I'm gonna tell him the truth. He was beaten to death.
The gullet claims another life, then.
The old man groans, rubbing his knobby jointed fingers across his eyes.
Thank you for your honesty, Watcher. Few are there who will deliver bad news in all its sorry truth. Speak, and I will listen.
Who are you?
I've lived for many years in this